I hope this is working. It's been a while, and oh, I think I need to turn the KGS sounds down a little bit. Volume mixer. This sounds a little bit loud, so let's bring this down to like as low as possible while still being audible. Oh, all right. So, there's big exciting news, which is that starting right now, today, I'm going to be streaming. I hope. Did I go live? Is Twitch updating? Hmm. Difficult to see. I didn't set up the stream key, maybe, correctly. Oh no, it looks like maybe it's working. Oh yeah, okay, I think it's working. Um, uh, so, uh, things might look a little bit different. It's been a long time since I've done any recording myself, um, and in that time I have bought a new computer. Yay! So I've been playing Fallout 4, among other games, instead of Go, which is partially the reason for my absence. But also, I hope everyone was watching the M. Lily Cup um, grand final, because that was awesome. 5 game series between Isedo and Kojie. And I was very fortunate to be able to help out with the broadcasting uh, with Andrew Jackson and Kim Young Wan. So, um, so this is exciting though because I decided starting from today. Um, so I participate in Hwang In-sung's, who's the like #1 rated player in Europe. He used to be a Korean um, insei or Yankuseng. He has an online league called the Yankuseng Dojang, which I've been a member of for the better part of 2 years. Actually, 2 years exactly, because I started 2 years ago in January. Um, and so I've been playing my Yankuseng matches regularly, and I haven't been streaming because I've been doing other stuff. But I decided for this season I'm gonna stream all my matches so that I should be streaming at least 1 game per week because I really want to get back to this because it's a lot of fun and I hope other people will enjoy it. Um, let's see. This one I can play the usual pattern, so I should talk about the game a little bit, I guess. So far, just standard stuff. I'm gonna play here because I like this one as black. So normally the games are going to be Tuesdays at 6 o'clock Pacific time or 9 o'clock Eastern time. So I'm going to try to stream those live basically every week. Tomorrow is actually going to start a little bit earlier because my opponent um, needed to reschedule. And tonight I'm playing at an unusual time because I couldn't make it to the first round last week because of a work thing. Uh-huh. So, so more or less, I should be playing a game every Tuesday evening in by American hours, and then hopefully I'll upload it to YouTube the next day, and it'll be fun. It'll be exciting. These will be really good games because the it's slow time controls, 40 minutes per player. With 3 periods of 30 seconds Byo-Yomi. And sometimes I might not be able to review the game immediately afterward because Insung, the teacher, he will start his review um, usually right after. But anyway, so enough about all that stuff. Let's talk about the game. So I chose this one in the upper left because I really like the G17 invasion. Uh, it's normally white fixes at F13, and then black peeps. Exchange one peep and can play elsewhere. Hmm. And in this case, playing elsewhere probably means F3. Which looks like the last corner, last big point to play. Oh, interesting. That is unusual, F15. Fixing this cut directly, that is quite unusual. Normally white fixes this cut. So the question must be, should I cut immediately? I knew the cat is whining. If I cut immediately, Atari push out, and then this influence isn't that good. Why is he being so loud? I'll throw something at him. Oh no, it's okay. If I cut immediately, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it in my back pocket for now and just play the corner. I don't think white's gonna spend another turn here. I, is that audible? I hope that noise is not audible because it sounds terrible. Mew, you sound like a dying chicken. Have some respect. At least make a good, pure tone meow. um, let's just go back. So next big point would be this side. Maybe I can cut. Now if I cut here and white drives me this way, I could play this shoulder hit and erase all the influence the white would gain. Or maybe I can play this invasion. Hmm. So the last time, so haegar, I believe he is 3 dan in the AGA ranking. I think. Don't quote me on that. I could be off by 1 or 2. But the last time we played was a really exciting game um, where I died with a huge group on the right side. Like it's like a 60-point group. It was massive, and I was thinking about resigning. But it's a league game. It's a serious game, so I decide there's still a lot of time left. So I keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. Ends up being a big co. I weasel my way into having a big co, where since I died with this big group, I had lots of big co threats, and I ended up getting enough compensation out of that co, plus some good endgame sequences to turn it around and win. I think he actually resigned, I think, because I was ahead by like 20 or 25 points. Um, So that was a pretty interesting game. I was really proud of that. My ability to kind of, what's a good word? Like the stick with itness. What's the good word for that? Perseverance, something like that. Endure. This is the guy who's making all the racket. Now in glorious 1080p. Mew, say hello. Say hello. Cat got your tongue? He's camera shy, I guess. Okay, so what is white thinking about doing? I have to think the right side is white's priority. Uh-huh. So this builds the top and reduces the right side. So nothing wrong with that. Um, I almost want to play. Ah, it's Oren. Hello, Oren. He can see himself, kind of. Um, I almost want to play. This cap looks really good. It looks like it has a really good connection with J4. Mew, stop being annoying. Cats are the worst for playing Go. I almost want to try this because it looks like it has a really good connection with J4 and R4. But I think I need to exchange this first so that attach this is not crippling. So I think I need to exchange here, and then I'm gonna play this. I'm just gonna go for it. Attach should be good. It's very interesting, I think. Um, Maybe I could have tried some crafty broken ladder thing like Isidol did in game. What was it? Game 3 or game 4 of the Lily Cup? I can't remember now. Ah, so now time to split. Okay, that looks good. So if I play this, I'm strengthening this little gap. If I play this, strengthening the corner. I think I want to play this and keep focusing on the bottom. And if white extends, then just leave it. Or play some... Ah, play this one right away. That looks pretty good. And keep building the bottom. I like it. Hello, Zent. Also, oh, I forgot that... Um, so I'm just trying this out for now. But I think in the future, I probably will hide the chat from myself so other people can watch the chat, especially people who watch on YouTube later. They should be able to see the chat. But I should not really be looking at the chat in case people are talking about moves because this should really be a one-on-one game. It would not be fair to my opponent um, to be considering moves from other people. So this looks, I think I think Black has a good game now. Because this white group's kind of cramped on the right side, and if I can make a wall here, should have really nice connection with J4. I think I'll try something interesting like K7 and build a big thing. Big, 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 big. Okay. And with this stone here, so I definitely want to fix. Oh, I'm graced by Josh Starstorm. Wow. He can tell me all my mistakes later. So I definitely want to play this. Normally white plays this Atari, and then black extends and white plays here to capture the one stone, but am I going crazy, or could I consider if white Atari's actually bringing the stone out? That looks crazy. Is it going to hurt my corner too much? Because it looks like white's going to, like, I get really strong, really, really strong wall here, but my corner is going to get completely split. Capture, connect, cuts. I might have to come back. I really don't want to have to come back in Gote for the corner. So maybe if this one, I'll just follow the pattern. Okay, so he He did not want that either. But this, I think, block. And this is going to be pretty good. It cuts, I still come back, and I can still play this to falsify this eye. So I'm going to be okay with this. Make sure that these are split. So I'm pretty happy with this. I still might need to come back for the corner because gotta cut. That's a no-brainer. I might need to come back for the corner because white jumping in here is almost not tolerable. Can I do this? That's gonna be really ugly shape. Mew! You're blocking the camera. Everyone wants to see my beautiful face. No one wants to see your ugly butt. um, this is interesting. I can Atari this. Atari capture, connect, jump in. That starts to get annoying. I play this, capture, and extend. Extend. I don't see the best way to fix here. Just this. These two stones are getting cut if I do that. This way, I might get ugly shape, but also, I think I have to play this way. Capture, Atari. Because white needs additional moves to live inside. Atari. Actually, that's interesting. If I play this and white extends, that does not look good. So I should play this, and if white does this, that's all okay. Alright. That's fine. Okay, so white lived. Can I go farther? Mew! Stop being so annoying. Oh, sorry for all the disruption. So, what did I get myself into here? I want to fix this. I don't want to leave this huge gap. I could fix this, but then Atari and extend, and all of a sudden my strength is really weak. Do I just fix it really, really solidly, or go for a little bit more, like this? Maybe this. Then Atari and extend, I can play this, and I should be able to handle it. Alright. White can jump in, and I have to play this R17, which is, oh, painful. Actually, what if white plays R17? Do I immediately start crying? That's a good question. The answer is no. The answer is it takes a moment for the tears to well up. Hmm. Ah, cut immediately. Okay. Interesting. That seems kind of desperate to me. Hmm, this kind of feels like hmm, it feels like too much. This one. I think I'll make a good shape here. It's going to be tough for white to get a lot of points on top if this becomes a strong group. By the way, I know the viewers at home aren't going to be able to tell the difference because I think I'm only recording at 30 frames per second, or um, oh, but hello, Nemo Zetbit, Zetbit, Zet, Zet. I hope that's not like Nemo's Mo's. Hmm. I hope that's not Z like the letter Z. You know those crazy people in Canada and Britain and Australia and everywhere else say, you know, LMNOPQRSTUVWXYZ. It's like, what is happening? So I'll give the benefit of the doubt that that's just something I don't know at all. Hmm. So I'm off to a good start by potentially offending a new follower. I apologize. It's okay for anyone who says Z. Ah, Russian. Uh, Я говорю. Not really. Okay. I think so. It's tempting to play this and just be really strong. And maybe I should do that. I want to also play on the outside um, to keep surrounding. Hmm. But if I play this, then what is white going to do with this one stone? I think, hmm, I don't know. This feels kind of all inish to me. По-русски. Только немного. I used to listen to a lot of those Pimsleur language tapes, and I got through about 4 or 5 of the Russian ones, but that was like a decade ago, so I hardly remember any of it. I cannot read it. Cannot read Cyrillic alphabet, sorry. Not that, even if I could read it, I probably wouldn't understand unless it's something really, really basic. Okay, so these are captured. I can push and cut, or now I could come back and play on the outside, or play from this side. I, is pushing and cutting that bad? I think white still is going to have a floating group, and I still should get to play on the bottom. Um, yeah, I can make it bigger. Mm, maybe the text is not really legible. Normally when I play on TieGen, I kept the window pretty small like this. Um, let me see. But on KGS, it's bigger. So I'm doing this when I should be playing. How about that? I think that should be a little bit better. And then cut. Well, I used it when I was in high school um, studying German. German's the only language that I have some proficiency with. But I also did it with Korean, so I can say very important, exciting things like 한국어를 하실 수 있습니까? And uh, 미국에서 하셨어요? Or whatever, stuff like that. Um, I really like foreign languages. It's really fun. Well, foreign to me. All languages, natural languages, human languages, really fun. Fun fact, I don't know if I've mentioned this before on stream actually, but I can say your eyes shine like the moon in, I think, 11 languages? 11 or 12? Um, my favorite one, I do like Russian. I learned from my Russian friend to say, Твои глаза смотрятся как луна. I mess up the R. Смотрится как луна. I think that one's my favorite, but um, Tagalog, the I think the main native language of the Philippines is really cool too. It's like Ang mata mo kumikintab parang buwan. Uh, that one's pretty cool. Uh, anyway, yes. Because you never know when you're gonna meet, that special someone in another country and she doesn't speak your language. So you have to be prepared to say, Deine Augen scheinen wie der Mond, or Tus ojos son brillo como la luna, or, you know, 你的眼睛像月亮, something like that. No, I don't think I can kill this. If I want to kill, I should play M3 or L3, but um, so anyway, back to the actual game. It's not that. I think this was an overplay for White to come in like this. I think White should be able to save this group. I'm gonna kind of allow it, but I get this now a super strong wall. So this cut becomes a target for me. Also, this peep to Atari to fix, and then White gets pressed down on the top. Still, I should be able to get the endgame here because White needs to have one eye on the right side. And I feel like I should naturally get all this territory while attacking this group. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable about the game right now, which is good because I've been kind of on autopilot, talking about eyes in many different languages. Hmm. So what does White do to save? I almost feel like a move like L4 might be necessary. Hmm. L3. Can I go crazy here? Atari and extend. My strength is. I used to think I was maybe. Can Man, Mew is being really loud. I hope it's not audible on the webcam because it's really annoying me, so I'm sure it's just as bad for you guys. Go away! um, like 5 Dan AGA for sure, maybe 6 Dan when I'm in better playing shape. So I think I could justify a 4 Dan KGS pretty easily if I get back to it and play more. So I'm looking at this L2, Atari, this one. So can't play there. I can cut the center, unless I misread something terribly. This one. extend, extend, Atari, Hane, cut, Atari, and then this Atari, which is nasty. White can capture, but then I cut, and white lives a little bit down here, but I get a big center. So this one, Atari, go down. That should be good enough. So I'm gonna play it. Looks pretty good. Ah, I'm sure he does hear me talking, um, but he's also very hungry. I'm sure, because it's been about 12 hours since he ate. Actually, more than that. So that's understandable. I really probably should have fed him before I started the game. But on the Goban, I see I can look into the future, but with the cat, it's more difficult. So keep going. So I'm going to get all this territory. White only gets a few points in here. Even if I end in Gote, it might not be that bad. But this one, gotta keep going. Hmm. So if I get Sente, maybe if I'm feeling good enough about the game, I should just fix this corner. Because still, I'm I feel like the game is good for me now after all of this. You know, white plays all these moves and it's going to make like 5 points, and I get thickness everywhere. So the game is definitely really good for black. Um, Even if a move like Q18 is a little slow, um, even if it's a little bit slow, I feel like white playing R17 could create some complications that would let white get back into the game, possibly. So, um, hmm, but actually, that looks difficult to handle. But this is, if I push one more time, is it Sente, Hane, Atari, double Atari? That looks good. This one, is it big enough? I can block, then what does white do? Atari, Atari, and Hane, or just push again. Alright, can't allow it. Oh, I should have signed out of Steam. Exit Steam. Although, I don't think anyone saw that, because my face was on top of it. Can white live if white invades? That is a good question. Actually, I think this might be Sente. Almost Sente. If I Hane, how does white live? Block here, push, link, da da da. I think this is Sente against the group. Hane, or no, block. I can exchange this first. Oh, but then it's not. Hmm. The order moves is important. So I'm looking at this one. If white blocks here, then Atari, and then double Atari. Oh yeah, and that makes this a false eye. Huh. I think that's actually Sente. If white just backs off, then push, which threatens m6 or l4. Hmm. Yeah, all right. So keep thinking about this while the top is happening. So if I block it, block this way. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I'm gonna minimize the chat so I can't see it for a while. I might forget about it until the end of the game, but I should not be, since this, to be fair to my opponent, I should not be like hearing any strategy type stuff while I'm playing. It should just be one-on-one. So this looks like the proper way. White will play here. If I block this, white goes to, oh, my shape looks so bad. So this one, this, Atari, and I can live for sure in, is it Gote? It is Gote. However, getting these moves does mean a little bit more. I can threaten this group. Yeah, get some endgame over here. Alright, it's time to play the proper way, because I think that's the exchange, right? I played p5 to get a lot of points down here, um, but the trade-off is I get the points down here, but white can take away my points up in the corner. So that's fair. Fair and balanced. Just like Fox News. I wonder, what if white plays S15? That would be really cool. I did not think about that. Okay. So now that actually seems a little bit soft. Proper way, this one I don't really like. I want to play this one, and if white Ataris, I'm going to take Sente to come back here, because then I'm sure this is alive. Yes. So this one. And also, I could even fix and threaten to push through. So this P18, I think, is a mistake. I think it should be Q18. That one. Uh-huh. Push again. I really don't want to die. And so the concern is S15, I block, cut. So if I push once, I should push once anyway. This one, if I get to play Q18, maybe I should have played R18 myself. Oh, really? Oh, really? Da, da, da. Parum, pum, pum, pum. Block, cut, wedge. Looks good, and I can Atari to make a second die here for sure. But do I play this first? No, I just play it the proper way. Dun, dun. Yeah, No reason not to. I guess white will play S19. No? That one? Okay, so this exchange just for endgame, I guess. But this one, block Atari. If he links, then throw in Atari, and then this one? And I can even capture these two stones, because fixing, then I cut. So I'm going to play these exchanges first and see if white is actually trying to kill me. But I don't think he can't be trying to kill me though. I mean, I guess he could be, but it seems unlikely. And this one, what? Interesting. Okay, so capture, then this one is good enough to live. Okay. Is there any reason not to capture? That's a good move. That's nice. I like that. Definitely like that. No reason not to capture, and now my shape is stronger. So now here, and I could still wedge. No, 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 no. So this one, and then here, and I'm alive. Or this, is this better? This one, what does white do? Here, and then here. Let's just keep it simple. Living is better than not living. It's a pretty good sequence from my opponent, although I'm not sure about S15. Not sure. But I'm looking at 06, and it looks pretty crushing. The shape is not, I mean, M5 is the vital point of the shape as a whole, but there's still weaknesses with this Atari and push to reduce to one eye, assuming I get the move here. Mm-hmm. Why not? I would like to play this in Sente if I could, but just keep it simple. How about that? This one, I would like to play this if I could, but this push, I have to block, and then Hane, and block, and so living is better than dying. Living is better than dying. That's true. This one, I can respond here. So if white wants to play this in Sente, oh, that looks ugly. Okay, last time I played against uh, haegar, I did some crazy stuff with diagonal moves, and that's how I ended up dying. So this time I'm gonna make a bamboo. How about that? Still gonna come back and play this when I get Sente, unless white plays it first, since white has Sente right now. That should be here. So I'm gonna respond this way. This one, the capture is good. Yeah. So this way is better endgame along the edge. Hane, and I can make this eye. So here, 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 here. Me, I. Me, I. Not you, I. Me, I. Hmm. So if white comes back and plays this, then maybe p5 was a mistake. Interesting. So white does not read what I read. That's definitely big, but I think 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 stones is 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That's like 30 points. Let's do it. Yeah, so this was pretty big damage. If I kill this, then all this damage is definitely worth it. If I don't kill this, then still I think the game is okay. White has like 15 plus the top, and I have all this. This looks like maybe good enough, but I have to get more with this influence if I don't kill this group. If I kill this, then game is really good, but otherwise I still have a lot of work to do. I think just Hane. I don't see what white does. Anything other than N6, and I will push it N6. So Atari. Oh, is there a diabolical ladder here? Still, if I capture these two stones, that makes my outside super, super thick. It's pretty strong now, but if these are captured, it's enormous. Um, so block, push here, Atari, and extend. Uh-huh. But I'm wondering this Atari and extend. If I block, then Atari, Atari, Atari. Oh, that's nasty. That is nasty. So this Atari, I don't want to extend because this Q6 is crippling. It threatens both to capture the P4, P5 stones. Actually, though, and I extend, capture this. No, that's not. Okay, so this one I want to avoid. So this Atari, I'll play here. Extend. That looks good. Okay. Okay, feeling pretty good about it again. So let's do an actual count. We'll give white SH should probably difficult to say. Should it be mine? Maybe it should be mine. It threatens to kill, so maybe I should get this one. So if I count that as mine, then this is like 7 points. Give 15, 22, 42, 52, maybe 52, plus call me. Okay. Here, here. Then Atari, this one. If it's capture, then it's easy. So Atari extend, block here. This. Go down, block. I think it's okay, but that's getting too far for me to read it all perfectly. This one first. This one. This one. Here, here. Hmm. So capture, capture. At the very least, I'm getting these two stones, which makes me super thick, so I could play like anything over here and build this. Although it's kind of narrow. I can't really get that much. Okay, so now, but that one? What if I capture here? Anyway, but I'm looking to play this, then extend, bamboo, push block, and I think it's just okay. So it's this. Unless I'm missing something big. Very, very big. Extend here. Capture, connect. Okay, so bamboo. Am I missing something here? This one. Maybe I am missing something. I'm not sure. This way, or this kind of weird sexual type move, insertion into the hole. I don't know. This one, I connect here. Capture, block, push block. Here, this, this ugly, but it should get the job done. So I think it's me. This push, that's simple. Then I just connect here, and it's just simple. I do have to, no, this could get complicated if white saves these two stones. I think I need to just play a move to fix the outside, and as long as this doesn't somehow go terribly wrong, I should be okay. Capture this one. I think it's okay. This is complicated though. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to kill. I can always back out. If white captures and I just play this and let white live, I can still do that and still save all the territory, take these two as profit, or I could take these three, but I think I'd rather have these two than these three. Let's see. Right. So now fix here, push, block. This one, here, here. Does that actually help at all? Not really. This, push, block, cut, link, extend, 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 on A. Do I have enough liberties? Yes, I do. I think it's good. I think it's good. I wish I were more confident. But I have to just extend, extend, Hane. And then this only has 4 liberties. I think it works. Oh, is it simpler if I play the other side? To cut Atari, extend, and I have 1, 2, 3 liberties. Oh man, one sec. right. Um, the feline crisis, I hope, has been averted. Not like, you know, it was a very loud distraction at a very important time in the match or anything, but okay. So, so I was looking at push, block, cut, link, extend, push. Then I have 1, 2, 3, and that's simpler. So I was reading this whole thing, which I think does work, but it's simpler if I go the other way. So I think it's working. I wish I could have read all this out about 10 moves ago, but it's too much. I just had a good feeling about it. So, assuming this is dead, then the game's over, I think. You can just play any kind of endgame, and it should be enough. But actually, if this did live, then if I have like, assume I had just played this move and let this stone die. So, oh, that one. That is interesting. It's looking to play on the outside and start some fight out here. Attach, block, cut, Atari, extend, jump, 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 jump. But there's always a code to come back to. Actually, and there's always this also. So I want to fix here, then attach ugly shape, but block here, connect. Ah, but the ladder's not good for me. So I can't do that. Anyway, I think I do need to fix this. Push, block, here, here. Well, actually, if I just trust my reading, then I have enough liberties. Push, block, cut, link, Atari, extend, 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 block. This. Okay, I will check that later. But for now, I'm going to play this. Fix my cut and threaten this group. So even if shenanigans start over here, I can threaten my own shenanigans. Counter shenanigans against this group. Because it has to be attach, block, cut, link, extend, jump. This one, I could consider this move. This one gives me the ko possibility right away. This one, I can't play the ko, but I only have one group to worry about. So if I play this, and white extends, and I jump, and white diagonals, and I push, 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 I don't really like that capturing race. So I'm going to play this one so that I can start a ko. Maybe that's bad thinking. It's got to be this extension, right? Yeah. And I have to jump out. This extension, Atari, 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 and just drive out. I don't care about this stone. And I can always capture this. So just jump out. This, I think, is a mistake. If he's gonna let me drive out, I'll just capture these two stones and then capture this. I don't see this working much for white. White should exchange this right now. White should play L5. This is not good. Needed to play L5 first because this sacrifice. This is just damaging the outside. At this point now, if white plays L5, I could consider ignoring it to just extend. White can live in Gote, but now this is all. Yeah, this is maybe too slow now. If I capture, white goes out, Atari again, go out, and I can play here, then Atari, and go out, and then I die. So that's not good. So if I capture, white goes out, Atari goes out, then I link, then I'm still fighting this crazy thing, or I can extend now, or play this to take solid outside and come back here. So should I still try to kill or not is the question. This one, this. Ah, I can't give it up now. Atari, here. This. Actually, that is an interesting thought. This one? Just here. Oh, why didn't I think about this? Just this one. Yeah, why not this? Unless I just missed something really obvious that looks good enough. It's got to be this Atari and extend, but then I capture these stones. Atari extend. Ah! This is getting desperate. Hmm. So white can extend, then I fix my cut, and then I don't. What is white? White can't try to kill this, right? This with these two captured, it's impossible to kill. And I think there's still. I haven't even really looked at the possibilities over here, but with S8 unanswered, I should at least be able to do like S10 to block, like some kind of weird ko thing. But actually, the ko would risk this group until I capture the stone. So maybe that's too risky. Okay, okay. All right. Thanks for the game. Couldn't see a way to live after '06, but aha. But my opponent read that group as alive. Hmm. Thanks, you too. Okay, so bye bye. Um, let's look at a couple things since I have time tonight. Okay, so this extension. So in retrospect, I guess this is good enough because as far as I can tell, white needs another move. Then if I come back and save the upper right, it should be a good game for black, I think. All this territory plus this territory, this, and I have pretty good influence, so I don't think white can do too much. Oh, I can bring the chat back now. Sorry that I wasn't talking that much. Okay, I can see it again. Hmm. Okay, so this one I think would be good enough for black. This plus this plus this plus this, and white really only has territory up here, so I think that would be good enough. But here, that was severe, and he played p18. If I do this, he'll go down. So this is not really good. Well, this is a transposition of the actual game. Right, this is how it ended up. Um, this one here. So maybe I should play. This is the proper way, I'm sure. But I really didn't expect this move right now. Okay. So if I play here, it's fine. Then white should come back and play this to live. And then... aha! Hello! Quantumplation. Quantumplation. I like that. uh, Especially because you know, contemplation, something you usually think of taking a long time. So not only does contemplation sound just like contemplation, but it also sort of has a reverse meaning. That's good. Okay, so anyway, in the game, this was good, good, and the S19 was really nice. I was just uh, blindly thinking that my opponent would play this and then throw in, and then this wedge I thought would be um, difficult to handle. Like something here, even without this, then I thought it'd be too difficult. Fix here, then maybe that's good enough. Still, I can force this and then come back and live anyway. So I thought I was going to be able to get some good exchanges like this on the outside and then come back and live. Um, but this was good to prevent that. So okay. So try L4 for white to live. L4. Hmm. So then push. Huh. Block. So that looks living. Huh. This. That seems pretty simple. This is the only way, right? And then block. And then got two eyes. Oh, I should do the AB tool. AB. Two eyes. Okay, so that means oh 06 is a big mistake. I should play Atari first and then this. Block, then Atari. Double Atari. So that one makes it a false eye. This one, and then this is just like the game. So this one, so just linking here, then this Atari, and then kill. So can white do something else here? This one, that's just not enough space. Here, yeah. All right. L4, huh? Good to know. So this, yeah, this way the game is not that good for black, I think. Maybe I need to cut now and fight. Because actually, white got a lot. When this wall became really strong, then the top became like solid territory almost. Or, I mean, it actually is. So that's like 30 points up here, plus another maybe 15 and 7 or so. That's quite a lot. Black has like 16, 23, 24, 25, 30, plus some down here, 30 plus some, 35. Yeah, black is losing on territory, so black has to. Oh, there's this also. So maybe it's about even on territory. So black definitely still has to use this influence. Um, Black has to pay the Comey and then a little bit more with the influence. So if white's just going to respond, something like this might be enough. Otherwise, I think black can still cut. Should be able to do something. But yeah, the damage in the upper right was really severe, so black definitely needs to play the correct sequence to kill, which should be L4 first. Okay, so other parts of the game. This was fun. Why not try this? kind of maybe a little bit cosmic, but I thought this was starting to make, an entire quadrant of the board, the bottom right. Oh, oh, oh. That there, this one start to look very black. And then splitting, and then this turned out quite good, I think. Although here, maybe after this, I mean, cutting is so natural. Hmm. This one, okay. If I'm white, I don't really like this right away. I mean, maybe black is greedy and black should just play this. But then, I don't know, white can easily reduce something like this. Oh, 13 in the game? Yes, I played 013. Um, but this one, I don't see why white has to play this right away. Oh, yeah. So white jumped here, which looks very nice to build the top and reduce the right side. So then kick once, and then 013. Hmm. If I'm white, I think I just play this right away. Don't really have to worry about the bottom right now. You can attack the top since it's completely surrounded. I think I would play this right away. Or if you're going to play for the center, maybe invade first. I don't know if that's an overplay or not. Maybe this is too deep. Or you could ask in the corner first. See if you can get some exchanges like this. So either maybe you can live in the corner, or if you have these kind of exchanges, then you can cut and do something on the outside. Something to think about. But this cut, I feel like I should have kept playing the outside. I don't know, but I am weak, so I thought, I'll capture 2 stones and then be strong, and these stones will still be weak. Mm, yeah, and this is just really ugly for white. This one, this is good. And then S19, very nice move, and we went over all this already. So now should play L4, the proper killing sequence, but I was fortunate that my opponent missed it as well as I did. Oh, last thing I wanted to check was I played S18, which was kind of weak. So what if I fix the outside? So my reading was it's okay. Um, should be this one, right? Or whatever, either one. And then my reading is black has 5 liberties, white has 4. So that looks good. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm silly. That would be an Atari. So white has to come back there anyway. And then this is trivially dead. Atari is hard. That's the hardest skill to master. It's the first one you learn as an amateur, or like a very, very new beginner. You learn Atari, but it's the hardest one to master. Oh! Okay, so yeah, I don't see any problem here. In this, it's just there's not enough liberties. Black just wins by one, which is what I read, but I didn't play it. So, end end result is that this was not necessary, and I should have played something to protect the outside instead. This looks like the good shape. But it's kind of messy, so maybe bad shape, but it'll get the job done. Something like this, just good enough. Okay. All right. Well, great. This was a lot of fun. Thanks everyone for joining me. I need to get to sleep, but I will be back tomorrow with one more game at a little bit after 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, which is 1700 Pacific time or 2000 Eastern time. I don't know. I think Pacific time is UTC -8. I can't remember. But yeah, I'll be back with another game tomorrow, and then moving forward, I'll be playing one game, at least one game per week, one serious game like this per week. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining me, and um, if you're watching on YouTube later and you see anything else I missed, like White's Way to Live Here, um, please let me know in a comment. All right, thanks for watching. Bye bye.